Hey, what's up guys? I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm here to show you how to bypass the Google account on your Motorola mobile devices. And this Google account bypass method works for Android 12, Android 13, and the latest versions of Android 14. I'll be explaining the process to you. And yes, it also works for any other Motorola mobile device, whether it's a G34, a G60, G70, and all the new Motorola versions that have come out. So with that said and more, let's get started. Alright guys, let's just get started. By the way, if any of these images or steps look a bit different for you, just try to follow along with the steps. I'll still be telling you exactly what you need to change since it can be different on each phone. For now, on all of them, we're going to tap skip because we need to get to the part where we have to add a Wi-Fi network. Alright guys, once you're connected to a Wi-Fi network, it will start loading and take you here to the software updates screen. Very important guys, do not skip any of the steps we're about to go through. If you need to watch the video once, twice, or even 3 times before doing the tutorial, do it, but it's crucial that you don't skip any steps, otherwise it won't work for you. Once you're here guys, all you have to do is tap accept and continue. And if you look at the top, it shows the little lock icon indicating that it's asking for a Google account. I'll show you exactly what that is in a moment. That's how it is. Alright guys, that part has loaded and now this screen appears asking if we want to make a copy. We're going to select don't copy. And this usually takes a little while, right? Here as you can see, it's now asking me for the security pin or pattern. If it asks you for a pin that you have to enter or a pattern, you should always select the option that says use my Google account. And here, as you can see, it won't let us proceed. Move forward if we have a Google account. So we're going to go back guys, back until we get to the Wi-Fi network connection screen. Once we're here, we just need to click on next if it appears at the bottom, and we'll end up here where it says update and software. This might look different for you, but the important thing is that if we scroll down, there should be an option that says Motorola privacy policies. Like I said, this might look different, but the important thing is that this little blue option or one of another color appears for us. Now, once we're in here, we're going to check each of these tabs, okay? What we want to see, as I mentioned, it's like this. It's a blue colored hyperlink. In this case, this phone has it here at the very end, where it says, how can I contact the program? Down here at the bottom, we find. And you need to look for the one that says Motorola.com/𝑦𝑨 support. This one, as I mentioned, might be either in the first option, which says about statement. You can look for it there, a little blue hyperlink like this. Or, as I said, you can go directly all the way down to where it says this. You can look for it, as I said, in any of these, but for me, it appeared down here. So we're just going to click on it. Once we click on it, this window will open. We're going to click here on the user option, just one click. If this opens up, we're going to click on this little icon here, this one right here, click on the red one, and then this will open. Very important. Here where it says email address, we're going to double click to highlight it. Like this, so it stays selected. If we keep it pressed, it won't work. So double click quickly, and it will be highlighted. We're going to select the new option that appears, which says share. And here we're going to choose where it says messages, okay? You can scroll up to see other options, but the important one is messages. Here we're going to select new message. We're going to type here, it could be 1, 2, 3, and then we'll hit send. In this case, I typed 2, 2, 3, don't worry about that. Now we're going to tap this little camera icon. There we are. We take a photo, tap attach, and then click right here on the photo that appears. Ready? Now we're going to tap where it says share on the share icon and look for the option that says Google Lens or search image, the one with the Google G icon. Let's select that, and as you can see, Google Lens opens up, which is exactly the same, the image search tool. And here several options appear. It's important to tap the 3 dots at the top, privacy policy. Here Google Chrome will open up, but at the same time it will close. We're going to tap accept and continue, then no thanks, and here it closes. Now let's tap these dots up here and select the Google search. Once we're here guys, all we have to do is type in the name of this YouTube channel. In this case, it's 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺. Once you type the first few letters, 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺 will appear. Let's choose the first option. And here, we can use either the one that says 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺 or applications and games. In this case, if we tap where it says 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺, we have to wait for it to load, and then we can either tap the 3 dots up here where it says applications and games, in the apps and games, or down here where it says applications and Android. This is because the website may change or be updated. If it takes a little while to load here, just click the X at the top to close it faster. We're going to select our operating system. In this case, it's Android. And then scroll all the way down. Here we can allow notifications if we want. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and look for Android applications, shortcut, and select settings. Click open and it will open for us. Here just click where it says or open. And now we would have the settings open. Very important here, guys, this may vary depending on whether you have Android 12, Android 13 or Android 14. I'm going to tell you the steps for each one in a moment. In this case, my recommendation is to quickly go here to display. We're going to select where it says adaptive brightness, turn it off, and set the brightness to the maximum, okay? Now let's go to screen timeout and set it to 30 upward minutes because we're going to need the phone to drain a little, okay? Let's go back. Go to a battery and select show percentage. And in this case, here we have 51%. We're going to make this drain using an option. Heads up, on mobile devices with Android 12 or Android 13, you'll see this battery usage option, and here you'll see the apps you've used, okay? In this case, on Android 14, you'll find it under what is called apps, alright? Here in apps, you'll see another option that says apps using battery or battery usage. Open it, and you'll see something very similar to this, just like this, exactly. And you're going to look for what will be this, the Google service. In my case, I tap here, but it doesn't work for me. So how are we going to activate it? We're going to go back, look for storage, then go to apps. And here, in this case, we're going to look for Google Play Services. If it doesn't show up, click here, show system apps, okay? If not, we look for it down here. We're going to click here and then tap where it says manage space. We're going to enter here and tap where it says manage search. And we're going to press this several times, all right? Let it load. Let something like a loading icon appear. And what we need to do here, guys, is leave our phone on the table. Let it sit there for about 2 or 3 minutes so the phone can discharge. Alright, let it drop to 49. In this case, it already went from 51 to 50, but since we haven't entered here yet, let's wait a bit. We can tap it several times to discharge it. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and do the discharge. And once the percentage has dropped a bit, we'll come back. Alright guys, as you can see here, it has already dropped to 49% from 50. We're going to go back now. I recommend lowering it by at least 2%, in this case to 48. At least that's what I do. But let's try it. Let's go back, all the way back. And let's go again to battery. And battery usage. For those with Android 14, remember I told you to do it in applications. And here you'll see applications using battery. Okay? So we go back, battery usage. And if you noticed, Google Play Services now appears, okay? With this, guys, we're just going to access it. And the same goes for Android 14. In that option, we're going to access it. We're going to tap force stop, accept, and then tap disable, okay? We disable the application and force stop it again. As you can see, it's already been forced. Now it's done completely. I'll say it again on Android 14. We're going to go to apps, usage. It won't open for us, just like this one. And we look for what is the Play Store section. This one, Play Services. And there it lets us. And we do exactly the same. So what are we going to do now, guys? We're going to turn off our phone, or rather, we're going to restart it. Tap here on restart. And let's wait for our phone to reboot and turn on. Once that's done, we'll continue. Alright guys, once the device has started up, it takes us directly here and you'll see something loading. We can tap back, guys, and now we're here. Let's tap start again. Skip. Here it's going to prepare this. Let's tap accept and continue. Here it will start loading, preparing phone. And once it's here, just a few more minutes, though this can feel endless because we've actually disabled the Google Play Store service. So let's go back and tap here where it says policies, remember? Let's access our settings. Again, so let's tap here on policies. We already know where it is. In this case, just click here, scroll down, Motorola.com support. You'll see we're still in Latin America. Let's tap here on account again, and this will open up. Here on the red icon, double tap quickly, share, message again. We can enter any number we want, okay? No, you don't have to use the same one. Let's tap here on the photo icon. We go back to take a photo. Attach, tap the icon, share. Let's tap again on the same one we're on, image search or Google Lens. If this pops up, guys, don't worry. Just tap anywhere on the screen, search the 3 dots, policy and privacy. This opens up, tap the dots at the top, Google search. We type 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺 again, or if it's already there, just tap here, 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺. In this case, we're going to skip the first step. Let's tap on apps and games. Let's go, as you already know, all the way to the end where the G option is. Right here, settings, tap here where it says open and then again on open. Alright guys, we're now in our settings. Now we just need to go again. If it's Android 14 or 13 or 12, depending on where we did it, we'll go back. If it's in apps, then apps, battery usage in apps. If it doesn't show up for you, let's say you search for it and it doesn't appear, you can just tap here at the top and select Reset App Preferences. We're going to tap Reset here. And now we'll go back. Similarly, let's go to Battery Usage, and you'll see Play Store Services appear here. And as you can see, it has been reset. If you didn't do it this way, just tap Enable here, and it will be enabled. Alright? Once that's done, guys, all we have to do is carefully go back. Let's go back. Gently, let's keep going back, all the way, until it takes us to the option that is the home screen, right? Right here. We're here. Let's click back once, then click back again. And as you can see, now the skip option appears. If we go too far back, it won't show up, okay? Let's click skip as well. If you didn't do the part where you had to wait a moment for it to load, it won't work for you either. You need to repeat the steps. Let's click skip here, then dote, then continue, and then accept. And here, as you can see, the interface has already changed. Let's just click accept. Here we can set a pin, but let's choose skip for now. Let's click right here on this, then click more and next. Let's choose the configuration however we prefer. In my case, I'm going to leave it like this, plain white, and that's it. As you can see, guys, we're already here. The phone has been successfully unlocked. My advice is to go to settings and try to format the device again. It won't ask you for a Google account, guys. So that's what we're going to do right now. And that's it, guys. We do this to fix any errors that might have been left from any manipulation we've done. So now we just have to wait until the phone turns on. And then it will be completely like new, right? Of course, you'll have to set it up again from scratch. Here, it's formatting. So guys, I hope you liked it. I hope you loved it. Don't forget to give me your awesome like and your powerful subscription. Leave a comment down below in the comment box if it worked for you. And if it didn't, let us know what problem you had so we can make another video and help you solve it. Also, a huge thank you to all the new people who subscribed. A big hug. A kiss. Thank you for following and for supporting this channel so much. And here are the new top donors of the channel who are the ones paying for a membership. They have benefits such as me helping them bypass Google accounts on their phones, providing service, helping them root a device, and countless other things they might need to do. If they're unsure and need a guide, I'll be there. And also, here on the screen are some videos that I know you will like and love. And I also recommend that video that's appearing about bypassing the Google account on Samsung, since it's one of the few that's working for free and is universal. So don't forget to check out that video. Alright guys, I'll leave you with a time lapse of how to set it up and show that the phone is unlocked, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.